search consultant at Maes Lunau, executive search, one of the permanent partners of Amsterdam. And well, I was very fortunate to be one of the key people in the last 3 days here in Mumbai at our partner 3P. To start off with the 3P, they were very hospitable. They are very well organized. They organized the conference absolutely fabulous. So I would like to thank them at first. I would like to discuss what we have done in the past 3 days, and well, some of the learnings and the topics. First of all, we start with the introductions. Well, so all of us get to know each other a little bit better, where we come from, and well, what the purpose of these 3 days would be for everybody. Then we started with a presentation, or more like a session, by Mr. Marcel Parker. That was a very interesting topic on the differences in generations, and most important, our generation, all the attendees of Generation Y, most of them are Generation Y, and how to apply the differences in generation in doing business with each other, also with older generations. That was very interesting. And he also talked about coaching and mentoring, also applicable to the relationship with other generations in your company, and how we can approach and how we should approach. So that was very useful, very interesting. Then afterwards, 3 employees of the 3P organization talked about actually a new business proposition within search business, besides executive search and contingency search, recruitment process outsourcing. That for me was quite a new experience in doing business, to well, have the intelligence, the research intelligence, and also recruitment intelligence brought over to the customer. I think that is one of the really interesting things that we, as executive search or search firms within Penguin, maybe can research more on. Is it applicable to our business in the various countries? That was really interesting to hear more about that. And also at the first day we talked about the LinkedIn, 2 members of the LinkedIn organization in India, who gave a presentation. Well, at some point it was more of a sales pitch, but they got us through all the features. Also a new feature that was quite interesting, I thought, about the recruitment platform, where a lot of things we as recruiters can use. So that was really interesting to see actually how the platform works. And well, maybe we need to investigate a little bit more on maybe to implement it in our business. So the next day we kicked off with a presentation by Prem Kumar. He's a head of HR at Reliance Group, and he taught us about the behavioral interview skills and training. And I think it was very interesting to learn some tips and tricks on to improve your own skills in identifying the right candidate, and also to be more accurate in your approach on that perspective. So I thought it was very useful for us as a research involved in research as well. Then afterwards, Michelle of 3P Consultants taught us more about well, the business process, how 3P consultants work with regard to reference checks. For me, that was quite a new experience, not the reference checks as itself, but more on the way how you approach that you do more reference checks than only the final candidates, but also at an earlier stage in the process where you approach referencees to get more feeling about the candidate. I think it's very good because it's also a compliance check to whether you're on the right track or maybe not. But I also have some doubts on if it is going to be implemented in a way how we work, because it's well, I think very time consuming, and so but that's quite an interesting approach. And in the afternoon after lunch we had a presentation about leadership and leadership traits by Mr. I have to pronounce it well, Sheshadri.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. And well, I think the topic is really interesting. Maybe it was because of its that it was after lunch, but it was more of a presentation, and it took quite a while, and there wasn't that much of an interaction. And well, I think we maybe can improve on that topic the next KPC. I'm not sure. And well, finally today, Friday morning, we started off with a case study by Raju of 3P Consultants, and well, I think that was the most interesting and actual topic of today. The difference in cultures is becoming more and more actual, because we become colleagues more often, we become neighbors more often, so we have to know where everybody comes from, and we also have to respect how we live our lives, and that would be beneficial in collaborating on a global scale. So I think Raju did very well, and he was very enthusiastic, and I think the group took the energy quite well. So that was a very good final session of the conference. Well, to close, to come to the end of my views and learnings, to talk about Mumbai in India, we had a lovely city trip where well, we could have seen some of the outdoor life, how it is in the big city outside of the hotel, and I have to say I was pretty impressed by how Mumbai is developing, and I can sense that from all the 3P consultants, that they are very proud, they are very confident in looking to the future, and there is a lot of development going on, prosperity, and that reflects on the people as well. And I think well, India is a country that is moving on very fast, and I wish all of them a very good and healthy future. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much.